Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Fox experienced an intense health-related crisis that landed him in the clinic. And we will depict exactly the way that serious this is. Sammy Fox say he got a secret disease. Gracious, what a huge dick degenerate is all getting damnation in 2024. It's up for every one of them. It don't make any difference assuming that you Diddy or whoever you is the entire Diddy show just hit a more insane level, and Feline Williams is spilling some serious tea. Prepare in this wild ride since Williams is dropping. Stunners blaming Diddy for evidently attempting to wreck Jamie Foxx's life after Jamie chose to pull back from Diddy's scandalous freaky gatherings. Recollect when Jimmy confronted that enormous well-being alarm last year. We lock in light of the fact that as Perfiline it wasn't simply some arbitrary medical condition. He's guaranteeing that it was undeniably concocted, snared by. In all honesty, Diddy himself, computer-aided design, is doling out every one of the subtleties on how Jamie wound up in hot water due to this strange sickness, and he's not keeping down. He's pointing fingers directly at Diddy currently. Here's the copying question. Why is Feline deciding to spill the tea on this now? And is he part of a grayer arrangement to bring Diddy down? The timing is making us cause a stir, and we can't resist the urge to contemplate whether there's more going on than meets the eye. Prepare for out-of-control thrill ride of exciting bends in the road. In this show documented adventure, you not apprehensive about being repudiated again. These are some power individuals. What do you mean again? These individuals are not strong. Satan can't make whatever incorporates endowments for his kin. That is the reason you understand what the main occupation of someone that sold their spirit in Hollywood is to carry on as it didn't occur. Okay, we should dig into this since it appears as though a few big shots may be coordinating Diddy's destruction. The more we find out about him, the murkier things get with Chick. Arga's extending back for a really long time. And here's the confusing part: on the off chance that Diddy's been supposedly doing sketchy stuff for north of 20 years, for what reason is everything becoming exposed? Now Feline Williams professes to have the knowledge scoop on this, recommending that Diddy's becoming undesirable with the high rollers in Hollywood, who once safeguarded him. As per Feline, Diddy used to have some serious security from the higher-ups, and to Nailtown they stayed quiet about his supposed wrongdoings for quite a long time yet. Presently it appears to be Diddy's loss, that security net, making him fair game. So that is the reason we're seeing a surge of stories and disclosures about him of late. Now Feline Williams isn't one to avoid the hazier side of Hollywood. He shouted out about Diddy before, unafraid of Diddy or whoever may be supporting him. Yet presently, he's taking things up a score, uncovering significantly more evil parts of Diddy. More often than not, the soil individuals have on Diddy rotates around actual correlations or other repulsive way of behaving anyway. Katt's got something considerably more out of control at his disposal. Prepare yourself, since he recently guaranteed that Diddy purportedly attempted to do something unfathomable to Jamie Foxx back in April last year. Recall when Jamie Foxx wound up in the medical clinic. In those days, the family kept the subtleties secretive. Well, as per Feline, there may be more going on in the background, and Diddy could be the unaccounted for part. Jamie, a long-lasting visitor at Diddy's wild gatherings, let the cat out of the bag to Feline. He didn't keep down sharing stories of luxurious pool parties, extreme spending, substances, and eyebrow-raising exercises that left everybody stunned. I had a battery pack. Hang on. Man, let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Rehash that Puff. Rehash that I missed that one rehash that put the P. So I began following him. Wow. So I follow him the entire time I watched Puff at the Beth Early Slopes Lodging. I'm shooting this and it's a pool party that is crazy. And I gaze upward and I see now, assuming that you've been focusing, Diddy's gatherings are unbelievable. Yet not only for popping contains and tearing the dance floor, there have been well-established reports about wild trickeries happening behind those celebrity entryways. We're talking stories, and with anybody, as well as purportedly including male rappers and amazingly some even case more youthful folks. It's a peace stag. Ring yet hello, it's Diddy, and these murmurs regarding his supposed contribution in such exercises have been twirling around for quite a long time. Supposedly, obviously, how about we jump into the universe of Diddy's incredible gatherings? They're not your normal wild social events, late news, and Cassie's claim against Diddy have uncovered a few curved episodes divulging an entirely different side of Diddy's way of life. Cassie let the cat out of the bag, uncovering the dim underside of her relationship. With Diddy, it turns out Diddy had an annuity for male specialists, and Cassie definite a few genuinely wild capers she wound up and calculated in these accounts are straight out of a blood and gore flick. Now Kay Williams is adding more fuel to the discharge with stunning cases that Diddy purportedly arranged Jamie Foxx's baffling health-related crisis last year. Jamie, a long-term participant of Diddy's famous gatherings, spilled the tea to Feline, uncovering stories of wild pool parties, excessive ending substances, and eyebrow-raising exercises. Diddy parties, frequently encompassed by legends of wild antics, have been a subject of conversation for a really long time. Reports propose Diddy supposedly made the most of youthful craftsmen at these get-togethers, constraining them into sketchy exercises. Even Jamie Foxx, who is a customary at these gatherings, indicated the wildness without uncovering every one of the subtleties yet. That is not entirely. There have been government examinations concerning Diddy's exercises with little fellows in 2013. Bureaucratic offices test profound into Diddy's reality, investigating claims of his association with more youthful folks. Anyway, the examination was unexpectedly dropped, purportedly because of the strong security Diddy had at the time. Feline Williams likewise guarantees that Diddy's previous craftsman Mays confronted straying from Diddy to participate in problematic exercises. This, as per Feline, prompted Mama's takeoff from Terrible Kid Records. Mays ultimately left the rap game to turn into a minister, conceivably impacted by seeing things at Diddy's gatherings that didn't line up with his profound convictions. Their aftermath wasn't just about creative contrast. May claims didn't pay him subsequent to leaving the mark, and he was boycotted in the business. Diddy's gatherings and his supposed association in sketchy exercises have been a subject of conversation for quite a long time. Suge Knight, Tupac Shakur, and surprisingly, 50 Penny have talked said conceal at Diddy, indicating his contribution in exercises that go past the standard. Ongoing allegations from youthful specialists who once admired Diddy for mentorship and outcome in the business are hitting him hard. Allegations from rapper YK Osiris, entertainer Orlando Brown, and Realm star Brasher Dim propose that Diddy's mentorship accompanied a secret expense. These craftsmen, who once thought about Diddy as a tutor, are presently taking a stand in opposition to their disrupting encounters. He claims are bringing up issues about Diddy's own life as well as the hazier side of media outlets. The word on the roads is humming with claims that Diddy could have supposedly debased Brasher Dim, prompting his disappearing from the scene after his spell on Domain. Yet it doesn't stop there. Even attendant Diddy's protege isn't excluded from the murmur encompassing Diddy's exceptional dreams. Usher spilled the tea in a meeting with Howard Harsh, describing how he was shipped off to reside with Diddy at the young age of 14, coordinated by L.A. Reid. As Usher hobnobbed with huge names in the business, he got a first-hand gander at Diddy's reality, which included what Diddy called the Diddy Flavor Camp. Envision a 14-year-old attendant unexpectedly pushed into Diddy's universe of flavor camp, and one can't resist the urge to think about what sort of flavors were on that menu. Usher alluded to seeing some truly wild stuff, causing a stir about what a youthful teen shouldn't have been presented to. Diddy it was interested. I had an opportunity to see a few things, definitely. Yet you 13. Where you see, I went there to see the way of life.